We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, so we are ready for baseball.
Tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
This one skied out toward right. Martinez is there, makes the play, one away. Mark Teixeira is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Hard hit to first. Glove by Cabrera. Segura for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. D. Gordon will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside, the throw. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
Batting fourth,
J.D. Martinez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. At the plate, Alex Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. On the ground near home. To Gordon for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting sixth,
Josh Reddick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, one of the reasons why this guy has had a rough season is because he's only had 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Wilson Ramos strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
catcher, Wilson Ramos.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Down the third baseline. A-Rod ranges to his left. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Martin Prado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Tanner Roark is ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Starlin Castro leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Nate Eovaldi steps in now into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Gene Segura digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Segura.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Number 9, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
D. Gordon
Second
steps
baseman,
into the box.
D. Gordon.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ellsbury.
High pop up. Cabrera is there for it. One away. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in once again, Mark Teixeira. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miguel Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet. So this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. J.D. Martinez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Jason Worth stands in.
Left fielder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings. As Brian McCann will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ground ball right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone here, and they'll face A-Rod with the bases empty. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Revere going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The batter, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Throw gets him 2 down.
14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Martinez is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the 1st out. Ready for another chance? Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is foul for the 1st strike. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. To his right, Rodriguez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Tanner Roark comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
This is in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Didi Gregorius will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Didi Gregorius.
Popped high in the air. Segura settles under it near second. He's got it 1 away. Nate Eovaldi gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Greg Bird will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
Up next,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Brett Gardner will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Hit out toward second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to
pitching
the
for New
bullpen
York,
complete.
number 46.
Gene Segura will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Ben Revere digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Here's Castro for one. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs. D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Gordon.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick waits on it. And the inning is over. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And a rather easy first out. Brian McCann will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, leans in looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
That blast has been the only real offense they've had.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Josh Reddick will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Starlin Castro gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like that.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Miguel Cabrera steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. J.D. Martinez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Teixeira in foul ground, 1 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Worth. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run from the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Wilson Ramos will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Didi Gregorius will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher number 4.
Ryan Madsen will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Michael Franco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He pulls this one into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Brett Gardner stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dylan Betances is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over.
Number 68.
Martin Prado will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Right side, hit hard. Teixeira's got it. And he is out on the tag. Tanner Roark will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Gene Segura will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here, but this one gets right by him. The throw is wild, and he gets away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ellsbury. And that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mark Teixeira, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Revere moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brian McCann gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. And striding in to start the 9th, D. Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Miguel Cabrera steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. J.D. Martinez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Jason Worth comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And that's waved at and missed, so now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference.